Well, you know what? We're not beating this game. I'm going to tell you that much. I am very skeptical that we're going to be able to get through this mission.
I don't know, but I've grinded a little bit.
You have? That's good.
So I made a copy in case we want to revert or anything, but I played a few missions, which somewhere I lost a foundry. I don't remember what planet it was, because there's missions where if you fail, it's like, fuck you! And it's very hard to play 4 characters on the hardest difficulty, with one of them having no gear and nobody having a heal.
Yeah.
So that's an experience. Cyrus is an overpowered badass, though, so that helps. So the biggest changes happened on your team.
Okay.
In fact, all of the changes happened on your team. Everyone gained a level across the whole thing, but both of your guys have changes. One thing is I got a level 18 blue quality rocket launcher for you. So I know you don't like rocket launchers, but it's 5 levels higher and blue. So it's kind of, I think, worth it. It's
okay, that sounds good.
So much better than your previous weapon, despite the category change. In addition to that, he now has a blue chest piece that gives him 2 more mind stat, which means he has a second inventory slot, which means he now has the rights of repair and the turrets.
Oh, thank God.
In addition to that, Thule leveled up and got Ancient Defender, so he can go into repair mode.
Or is that Ancient Defender temporarily deactivate, initiating self-repair, while providing a heavy... Oh, this is going to be so much better.
So now Thule has a self-heal, and Avidus can heal Thule, and Thule has a chest piece, or an armor or whatever, but still no weapon.
I feel like very frustrating. This went from being impossible to potentially doable. So
we know the mission's doable because we were able to do it already. It's just the boss fight.
Yeah.
We just need to figure out how to not die to that boss, or if we do die, at least figure out how to not all die, so that we can try to recover. Because it's so much fucking mission to replay every time you die to that boss.
I know.
Was basically the problem.
All right, return to Angel Forge. I'm ready to go.
Was it Meridian? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I guess so.
Boom.
Are you ready to insert a joke about the Emperor's anus? Because I'm about ready to insert a ship onto his anus.
Man, that's a loose-looking anus. Somebody played Sekiro.
It's not as loose as you think it is. Alright, everyone knows what the secrets of Angel Forge is.
The space cock's harder than he's making it out to be.
If you really want to loosen up your anus, all you need to do is watch this Vati video tutorial on how to do it. Alright, I need to make sure I play with my gel keyboard so I don't go like clackety shack like
and keep a nice close look on your skills.
No.
Your guy has an AoE explosion. Like your mech guy has like a punch the ground blah move.
Yeah, good for him. That's nice.
That should definitely get used. I was getting some mileage out of that.
Oh, you mean Davey? Yeah, I was actually using that a little bit. That thing's super useful. All right. What? So, can you tell me again what's the plot of this game?
Fight.
We haven't played in like 2 weeks, so I don't really remember what's going on here.
It really is just a bunch of armies killing each other.
Yeah, but why?
The quote-unquote plot is largely just the minor developments of why this army is here at a given moment fighting that guy, and so on. Like, it's really minor shifts. Tarkus, quick, before you leave our team, drop the healing item.
Oh,
give it
wait,
back.
No, he can't.
It's fucking torture that he's removed from our team permanently.
I think that he comes back next mission.
Yeah,
God,
by permanently I mean like if you don't play this mission, he's still not in the team.
That's true.
If you go side questing, which is what I was doing, he's still not in your team. He's still gone. I'm like, God damn it! Come back.
No, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, taking a party member away without like really giving you any warning at all is like that should be punishable by death.
They should at least drop their shit.
I know.
At the very least.
Yeah, like...
It's really brutal.
That's been an annoying thing in RPGs since, like, Final Fantasy IV. Alright? A game where characters could die in that game. Spoiler alert. And,
I hope that somebody dies in any given RPG. So that something's happening.
You kind of lose like actually you go through a fair number of characters in Final Fantasy IV, but wow, holy Moses and all of his friends.
Yeah, you have a scary rocket.
This is a fucking good weapon.
Yep.
Wow. That was like, oh, that building? Oh, I don't like it anymore. I wish for it to be gone from my presence. Boop. Oh man, that was amazing.
Get them.
Also, the sentence "Holy Moses and all of his friends" is one of my favorite things I've said in a long time.
Holy Moses and all of his friends.
Oh geez, we're on another Hebrew adventure. What makes it different from a regular adventure? It's in Hebrew.
Was Moses known for having friends?
God.
I feel like there's like a pics or it didn't happen moment. Like Thesis had a big old friendship portrait, except for the guy, the one guy. There's like there's one not great guy in there, but
fair. All of these are very fair statements to make.
I'm imagining a world that definitely is not what happened, where that portrait's being made of the actual dinner live. Like they're actually like it was just definitely not what happened, because it's definitely like it's always an artistic interpretation. But I'm just imagining a version where like they literally were photographing. I mean, not photographing, portraiting the dinner while it was happening. Portraiting. Yes,
okay.
that's the word. And the funny thing about that idea is that is imagining them labeling it the Last Supper during the Last Supper. They're like, hang on a minute. What does that title mean? Hang on a minute.
Or like whenever everybody gets like dinner invites, like you're invited to the Last Supper, everyone's like, that's a little. Do I want to come to that?
He just starts.
That's a little weird.
He starts laying it on thick.
Yeah. He's like, it's like
the buns are to die for.
He's not like a fucking cartoon villain.
Yeah, they are.
Like, oh, you'll find the buns to be very deadly.
I don't know if you noticed this before, by the way. Oh god. But your guy can heal at foundries.
Oh. I did not notice
that. He can't heal at beacons, but he can heal at any building as far as I can tell.
The rockets actually like seek in on things, so like as soon as a hit is like as soon as a rocket is launched at that tank, it doesn't matter how it moves, the rocket will like move to hit it. If it like rolls, if the RNG says that it's supposed to hit, basically.
I think
actually kind of like that.
I think Thule actually gives us. Oh my god, I think that's a weapon for Thule. Maybe. Actually, that might be a normal person fist weapon. I'm not sure. I think Thule has a passive aura that gives everyone an increased hit chance when he's alive.
That's fantastic.
Because he's an inspiring mecha man.
Yeah.
Please die.
Inspires something in me.
Please die, lady.
Yeah.
There can only be one, and I'm gonna keep the one that's human. There she is.
Everyone gets invitations to the Last Supper. And they're like, "What, Jesus? Why'd you call it this?" And he just like turns and looks at Judas. It's like, I don't know. Why did I call it that? Why would I call it that? Does anyone have any clue why I would call it the Last Supper?
He gets really passive aggressive about his impending assassination.
Oh man, if only I had like a couple pieces of silver, maybe like 50, maybe 51. I don't know. Oh, I only got 49. Weird. That's not very much. Was that a little too obscure? Sorry about that.
The acronym's actually what would Judas do?
Oh, I know what Judas would do. Judas, do you want to share what you would do?
No, he's gone. One of these days I'll get around to reading the Bible. All of the Bibles.
I have done it. It took a couple of months because it is very, very hard to read.
It's a little hard to get yourself to force yourself through.
The thing about the Bible...
Didn't we avoid the front door because bad?
Oh, yeah.
We want to go like right or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that the thing about the Bible is that it alternates very rapidly between being pretty entertaining and interesting and being unbelievably boring.
Like Les Mis?
In like ways you can't even comprehend, basically.
I've
like
heard that's how Les Mis is, where like it's like story, incredibly dated and specific call-outs of modern politicians.
Yes,
and it's like
the Book of Les Mis is exactly like that.
As
too,
it goes on for like thousands of pages.
Yeah.
Andrew was reading it.
Oh, that poor fellow. Like the only part, so the parts of Les Mis that people like with Jean Valjean and shit like that, that's like the last like 100 pages of like the 600 page book or whatever it ends up being. Yeah, there's a lot of crap you got to get through before you get to Pretty Anne Hathaway singing.
Pretty Anne Hathaway.
Like I mean,
Anne Hathaway, the character in Les Mis.
Yeah. Anyway,
from the stage musical, Anne Hathaway.
And she's pretty. I think I haven't seen her in anything recently.
Kraken tooth.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna really question that one.
I love the dramatic items.
If you got a kraken tooth, then you probably need to go to the dentist.
Where's Smo?
Why did the giant squid go to the dentist?
No, I left Smo at the beginning. Shit. Come back, Smo.
Because he had a kraken tooth. Anyway, what was I saying?
I just straight up forgot to bring Smo.
It's fine. That's how little we rely on him.
He'll get cut up at some point.
Yeah. So Bible is like, it'll be like all of like you got your Tower of Babel, you got your Garden of Eden, you got like a whole bunch of shit, and then all of a sudden you got like the Jews leaving Egypt. And like all that stuff is like really like awesome and interesting, and then you read like 40 pages of how to construct an altar and how big to make the wall that goes around it.
This story is pretty boring. I think I'm gonna need you to tell it in terms of Space Marines.
Oh, okay. Imagine if you were playing Warhammer and then the
shit, we can't go this way.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Imagine you were playing Warhammer and then all of a sudden you had a mission pop out where what it was like you were balancing the books or something like that, or like, all right, our mission is to find out how many rifles we have in these.
They're being mean. They just jumped down from the roof just to mess with us. Did I just lose you? Bird.
User joined your channel.
Hey Keith, remember the time we were playing video games and my computer crashed and we had to do the mission again?
How is this mission so cursed?
Oh, Space Marines.
We're never gonna beat this mission.
No.
You're fucking blue screening. I swear to God.
So, Peter, I hear that mission is giving you a lot of trouble still. Yeah, Brian.
We didn't even lose that time.
Sometimes. I realized that my Peter Griffin and my Lois Griffin
what do you mean a
impressions
shrine
are
has
basically
fallen?
the same. Huh?
Oh, it counted that as us quitting.
Oh, that's great.
Great.
Just reload, can't you?
You don't have manual saves in this game.
That's fucking. But. Oh. Peter, I very much sympathize with you that this mission is very hard. Yeah, thanks, Cleveland. I just wish that I was able to beat this mission a little faster. I'd help you out, Peter, but you know, I just can't. I got a wheelchair. I just can't. I'd help you out, Peter,
but this gig for unfortunate events is actually working out for me. Turns out I have a career now. Enjoy your Star Trek parody, I guess.
I could help you out, Peter, but you may find my methods a little bit unorthodox. Hey there, Eldar Space Queen and Dario.
Is it unorthodox because they're not Jewish?
Get away from me, heathen. Oh, you have to work a little bit harder than that. Giggity, giggity, goo. I came back strong. I made a blue screen. But
I don't know if I even can follow the thread anymore.
You need to watch more Family Guy.
No.
Have you ever been to the YouTube front page? YouTube will tell you to watch Family Guy.
Ew.
YouTube will tell you to watch Family Guy a lot. I wish we could skip this cutscene.
Yeah, I wish we didn't play this level 7 times.
I'd be pretty damn happy if we didn't have to watch this cutscene again.
We're overpowered, yay! Was that a loot item? It was. The Wings of Shrike. Oh, that means it's for the jetpack guy, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, anybody can get cheesy little wing tattoos on their back.
Yeah, like Daryl Dixon.
Or girls in college.
All the girls.
Seems like it. Do you think I could get, like, little angel wing tattoos like on my deltoid? Okay.
You literally can.
Okay.
It's easy. You have the skin and the money.
Okay. How about should?
I mean, that's more of a philosophical argument.
Okay. Make an argument as a determinist or a neoclassicist about whether I should get a tattoo.
It gives you an experience to. It gives you an excuse to be shot with lasers, so that your liver can eat it.
You know, I've studied a little bit of philosophy. I don't think I've ever seen the word laser mentioned in any philosophical text I've read.
You've never heard of the philosophy of Star Wars, which is a book that has to exist, I assume.
I mean, that sounds like one of those fucking, like, books that would come out on,
it's those annoying books that you see in college where it's like the philosophy of Breaking Bad. The philosophy of cyanide and happiness or whatever. There's definitely, like, that series definitely covered Star Wars at some point. It's too obvious to not cover. And there's lasers in Star Wars. Checkmate, atheists.
How did you know I'm an atheist?
How could I tell? Where the fuck is Marcus? Marcus.
How could you tell? I've read
Save
the Bible.
my dead boy, Marcus.
I've read the Bible, and therefore and I called it boring. So you know it's true. You know I have read the Bible.
He said the B word. He must be telling the truth.
If you ask me what my favorite book of the Bible is, I'd say Samuel 1.
Cool.
So, you know, that means that I've read the Bible because nobody else would make that or say that sentence.
You could say any white guy's name and I would assume it's a passage in Bibles and whatnot. I don't know.
Yeah, clearly.
Maximilian Pegasus 17:2 is my favorite. It's my favorite Bible passage. That definitely exists.
I remember the Book of Pegasus.
Yeah,
316.
Thou shalt not Karibo on my island.
I was gonna say, and lo, God smote his enemies into the shadow realm
with a strap card.
Oh, jeez. And before them lay a mighty beast with blue eyes and white scales.
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's kunai with chain.
And Jesus went up to the mountain. He was tempted by dark magician girl, who he said was okayest waifu.
They mean to destroy the forge.
And he said,
what if male character but female?
And he said, all peoples are best girl in my heart.
So saith the Lord of Waifus.
Hey, I mean, if you're gonna take your waifu rankings from anybody...
Ooh, you just squeezed that person out of existence.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet. Okay, I'm gonna take Avitus and I'm gonna heal him. And by that I mean I'm gonna make him run over to a beacon where
Everybody
he'll heal on
feels
his own.
pain.
Everybody was dying a lot. You know,
That was always a
it
weird
never really
inclusion of
occurred-
that song, right?
Huh?
That was always a weird inclusion in that song, wasn't it? When just,
What? I was just about to say, like, you know,
Yeah.
I just now realized that the do like actually sounds really weird.
yeah, no, it's a really strange inclusion in the middle of the song.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's from that, and we just associate that with that vague, like, summarization of their entire culture. Is it literally from
Like,
Kung
as
Fu
in,
Fighting,
like-
or did Kung Fu Fighting use a riff that was already being used for that purpose? Because I don't know,
Is this
all
like a-
this shit predates me.
Is this like a chicken and an egg problem? Like,
Well,
what came first,
it's-
China or
it's-
Kung Fu?
It's not a chicken the egg thing, because there's an answer. There's definitely
there's
an
answer
answer.
to chicken and egg.
One of those things came out first. I just don't know which one it is. Because just for all I know, that vague thing that people say to summarize like China in a slightly racist way or whatever might just be from Kung Fu Fighting the song. They might have made that up.
You say
I don't know.
that Kung Fu Fighting is original content.
I
and
mean,
that China stole it.
I don't know. I just genuinely
Yeah.
don't know if. Oh my god, are you seeing this guy flying around like a fucking wasp?
Yeah, that's happened. That's happened plenty of times.
He's just like spinning in the air like it's in a 5 frames per second tornado.
I've seen that. It's
What
pretty
the
great.
fuck was that?
He's Kung Fu Fighting.
Because if they
Is he
didn't,
not a part of
if
everybody?
if that riff does predate the song, that's a real weird use of a sample. It's like oddly tasteless.
Yeah, it was the 70s, I think.
I think
Oh no.
no one can
not
remember.
in-
They were all Kung Fu Fighting.
It was dark days in the 1970s. Everybody was Kung Fu Fighting.
Everybody.
The women, the children, the men too.
I Kung
we say
Fu'd them like
every-
animals.
When we say everybody was Kung Fu Fighting, we mean everybody was Kung Fu Fighting.
Uh-oh.
Yes, the plans were correct. The forge's power supply is unstable.
Uh-oh. Are we there already?
Well,
Chain reaction
Uh-oh.
will
We'll have to Kung Fu Fighter.
Idranel, your wounds. The humans press in.
Suffering and I are old friends, Warlock.
Just randomly interject it in the most inappropriate moments.
Long enough.
Professor X's funeral.
Eldar,
Which one?
strike against the enemy.
Imagine somebody actually requesting that to be played at their funeral. It's like, all right, my brother was a good man, and he requested this be played one last time before he died.
Well,
Somebody goes up and
he definitely already died. That's why funerals exist.
Yeah,
There's no before you die.
I'm not a fucking
But I'm just
expert
ima-
on funerals, okay?
I'm just imagining the coffin is getting lowered into the hole, and it's like everybody was Kung Fu Fighting. Oh my god!
But
You put
it's
the
like-
you put the speakers on the coffin, so it's getting quieter and quieter as it goes down the hole.
And they actually like hooked it up to its own little portable generator that has to be refilled all the time. So as you walk by the graveyard, you just hear like a muffled like for decades. He set up like a trust fund for centuries to just have somebody come by the graveyard. And
Oh
just,
no! Big sword's coming. Let's get to the beacon.
it's okay. I have a rocket launcher.
The rocket launcher's working out, huh?
It's pretty. It's been a
It's
nice.
a
change of
big
pace.
chonker.
Yeah, it's a Chungus launcher.
That becoming a meme was weird.
Yeah, that was actually super strange. Also,
like,
my
the-
guy just got yeeted out of existence.
Goodbye, Avidus.
Yeah.
That was just like that. I'm like that thing that Jim Sterling said for like 5 years. How do
Yeah.
memes work? I'm like,
Well, in 2019, people realized that memes.
I heard
could
him
just
say the
become,
same
like, modern art.
made-up word so many times that it got old, like 4 years ago, and then out of nowhere
Yeah.
it was a weird meme, and I'm like, I don't understand what our world is anymore.
Everyone hates 2019 memes but me. I don't understand it. I'm so misunderstood.
How many of them even are there?
Huh? I mean, there's always like me and the boys at 2 a.m. looking for beans.
I don't know. I don't understand.
I know you don't understand.
Every time you say a 2019 meme, it's the first time I've heard it usually. And I am convinced you're just making them up. In fact, some of the you probably are making some of them up because you know that I don't know.
I've only done that once or twice, but most of the 2019 memes I've referenced are real memes.
But you have done it.
I have done it, yes. I came up with Ugandan Chungus actually before I learned that was a thing.
I mean, that's just obvious.
That's true.
It's two things jammed together. The Ugandan everything just felt weird to me.
Yeah, because it was really weird.
Yeah,
every VR chat meme was strange.
I'm like, those are real. That's just a country.
Yeah.
I don't know what the point of this. Do you just want to mock a hypothetical version of their accent? Well, being creepy
somebody actually traced the whole thing
drones.
together, and it's like a combination of like a movie reference, a reference to another meme, and then VR chat, and like
this is too many layers.
It's kind of like Nyan Cat, where Nyan Cat is actually composed of like 3 different. What the fuck? Why? I sound like the world's geekiest.
Are you the meme historian?
Apparently, and that's disgusting to me. But no, Nyan Cat is actually formed of 3 different memes. Somebody took the rainbow cat. It started as like a regular, like a static drawing, like just pixel art, and then somebody else animated it, and then somebody else wrote the Nyan Cat song, and then somebody came along and put all 3 together, and thus a 2005 meme was born.
I think I don't know if I can handle VR chat.
I
don't know if I can handle the idea of playing online video games with strangers where they can make eye contact with me. That's a whole new problem.
It's like I
let alone the idea
games...
of a swarm of creepy little Knuckles things doing a weird form of peer pressure on me.
That's one of the greatest descriptions I've ever heard about VR chat.
It's like weird ritualized peer pressure in a game where people can actually make eye contact with you. And I'm like, it's really uncomfortable. I don't like that.
The whole point of playing a video game is so that you don't have to associate with other individuals.
And quick save. Oh, there's no quick save.
It's okay. We don't need to save where we're going.
We do though. We do. We really do.
It's alright. I got my rocket launcher guy. I'm gonna have him just overwatch. And they're not going to shoot. Because this game's
yeah, isn't there like a line of... I think we tried to use that tower before and there's like a line of sight problem. That did a pixel of damage. Thanks, game.
I can probably just you son of a crapper.
No, you're dieted. Undieted.
That hurt like hell. She just one-shot my entire Abbey.
Stop doing that, game. It's not nice.
Okay, Davian is healing. Which does provide heavy cover.
The Thule to end all Thules.
I pity the Thule.
I pity the Thule. Where'd she go? Oh, she ran away a little bit.
She just backed off a little bit because she got hurt when you shot her in the fucking head.
Yeah, what a coward.
It's okay.
Incoming armory of bad things.
It's okay. The rate of fire on the rocket launcher is actually really good. Like,
yeah.
It's not... The other rocket launcher fired out like 1 rocket every... God, no way. That is insane.
Your chest piece also gives you 20% increased accuracy when you're under fire.
Oh, well that's good, because I'm under a lot of fire right now.
Yeah.
This fight's going relatively better.
Doesn't seem... Oh god, no, now she is. I was saying how, like, I like how she seemingly isn't attacking... just isn't attacking Smo at all. But she changed her mind.
I think that this is working alright, just being staircase buddies.
Run, my tank.
Alright, I just need to hit her with a rocket a little bit. that didn't really do that great of a job.
Yeah.
Now they did that.
An attempt was made.
Yeah, that's mostly
Ouchies.
misses. Abatus is dead yet again.
Abatus, why are you so bad at living?
Because he's fucking old. Which
Yeah,
I know that
I mean-
kind of by definition means he should be good at living.
Yeah, it's like an entire
Right.
army of grizzled old men. It's like the premise, as far as I can tell. Cyrus, why are you fucking running towards her? You're already shooting. Shoot from up there. You're a sniper. What do you think your job is?
That reminds me of an old image I saw of
Cyrus, stop.
of a commissar riding in a tank holding a sword, and the commissar, like the dialogue under it said something like, "Drive the tank closer. I want to hit them with my
No.
sword." Also, you definitely need to get
Yep.
your shit together real quick.
Yep, everyone just kind of died at the same time.
All right.
Mo, heal, you fuck. Mo, why aren't you healing? Mo's dead. What the fuck?
That's what the fuck. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Damien! Oh god!
Abatus,
no!
run!
Fuck!
No.
This is really bad because Abatus can't actually pick anybody up. I mean, Davian can't pick anybody up. Keith, we have to play the fucking mission again. 'Cause they didn't give us the healing items, and this is such bullshit, and I hate it. I hate it so fucking much.
Why was he not healing? He was at the place.
Oh man.
I guess
I can't have him heal.
You're gonna just,
Oh, I can't. Once I click the healing button, I can't deactivate it. So now he just sits here and takes damage until he dies.
At least
or
he's
recovers
trending
full
up.
health.
I mean, I guess he's trending up. Yeah.
I think so. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Davey
Oh my god.
in. Davey in. Davey in. Davey
I can't
in.
believe that I can't control him.
Davey in.
Okay, as soon as he gets up to full health, I can. He'll stand up and I can control him again. So I got. There we go.
You also otherwise can only heal by running to the very top of the map.
It's fine.
Because it's the only. That's the only foundry on the entire map.
I assume that there's probably no enemies between me and the foundry.
I would not assume that.
I am going to make that assumption, and fuck you for telling me that I shouldn't do that.
We didn't even capture the one in the street.
I'm aware
It's probably
of...
dudes everywhere there.
Okay, yeah, okay, fine.
Why
I'm
the
aware,
fuck can he revive people?
I'm aware that I have absolutely no evidence or proof for my beliefs, but you're being very rude right now.
What part of being a flesh boy is mandatory for reviving people?
I mean, you can't... Have you ever seen a doctor use, like, an instrument?
She just fucking destroyed you.
Have you ever seen a doctor operate on somebody without using their bare hands? Can't be done.
It'd be pretty hard to
Alright,
operate with
Keith.
bare hands.
All right, Keith. I'm telling you right now, we need to do a save editor or something because we're not going to be able to win because it's taking away our
This
fucking healing item.
This is not balanced.
It took away our healing item. We
She
have
just
no way
has
of
a
getting it
mega
back.
laser that one-shots everybody in the party and two-shots the mech. What the fuck? What are they... This is not even on a difficulty curve. It's like one of those points that's so high up on a graph that you can't see the rest of the graph anymore because it had to scale the y-axis. Like,
yeah. Oh, okay. I got it. I have an idea in that this is what the walkthrough told me to do.
what is the idea?
Basically, she's guarding a thing. If we run in and capture it while everyone else distracts her, she apparently basically gives up.
Wait, you can win by just capturing it?
Yes. You can win by just running past her and capturing the building she's at.
You know the people who like always do the backseat gaming on the videos about the detail that we're missing? Why aren't they ever in the streams?
I know.
Marcus Phoenix.
I'm going to eat this Milano cookie while you think about what you did.
How dare you make fun of my speech impediment?
Stupidity isn't a speech impediment. That was harsh.
Like the meanest thing you've ever said.
That's definitely not true. Ladybird, what's the meanest thing I've ever said?
I don't know, I probably blocked it out.
Oh no. That's somehow worse.
That's actually kind of a scary sentence. Now she's trying to, like, I can see on her face she's actually trying to remember incidences of me being mean.
What deep grudge do I hold against Bird?
Oh, that's my favorite thing to find out in the middle of streams. But honestly, in the middle of anything.
When you gotta
like,
face it.
No, I don't.
Just block it back out.
Yeah, that's what Ladybird does, apparently.
She filters out mean comments like a self-esteem liver.
One time, Ladybird drank all of the milk except for a tiny sliver of a millimeter of milk and left it at the bottom of the jug for me to find later.
That I've never done.
That I have done. To be fair, if you don't use all of the milk, then you don't have to clean up the jug and throw it away.
Yeah, that's definitely how that works.
Yeah, you can let somebody else do it.
The same logic that stops you from putting out the garbage when you could just push it further down. There's always the one thing where the entire decorum just collapses, and it doesn't matter if you finish it off. People are just like, fuck it, it's somebody else's problem. And that's toilet paper.
Oh, yep.
For some reason, that's the one thing where somebody will just finish it off and then leave.
Well, I mean, who doesn't love wiping their ass with the cardboard cylinder?
It's not a solution.
It's so fur. You can use it as a scoop.
Not only does it not
like,
successfully wipe, also where do you put it? Because you can't flush it. Or at least you can only flush it once.
Yeah, I mean, what you can do is you can unroll the tube slightly and then just like basically use it as a little poop scoop.
No.
I feel like I need to bleach away what I just heard. But you can put a little bit of bleach on that toilet paper roll.
If you just want to poison your asshole.
Trust me, you'll never want to wipe again.
Oh no, another one.
It's okay. We're gonna whoop its ass.
Oh, there it goes.
I'm gonna be like a cardboard roll of toilet paper, and it will be an ass.
And we're gonna wipe his ass. It's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. It's gonna be
it was
bad.
great for us.
It's gonna be a bad wipe.
What separates a good wipe from a bad wipe?
Rawness, damage caused while failure to clean achieved.
So it's the ratio of chafe to clean.
How much actual cleaning happened and how much damage was done. It's literally the "but what at cost" phrase. The poopy was wiped, but at what cost?
Holy shit. Oh my god. I think I've hit my limit on this one.
Did I beat you?
Yeah, I
been
concede.
conquered?
I will admit
Are you having a bad fur day?
Earlier today I was talking to my coworkers and I asked them what anime they like.
And they said Conqueror's bad fur day?
Anime. No, they said they didn't like. They didn't really watch a whole lot of anime.
So they watched so much anime.
Yeah, I said my favorite anime was hentai, and their response was furry hentai, and I said I'm uncomfortable with where this conversation is going.
Wow, you just embraced it.
Yeah.
Are we gonna find out there's a Daimakura of your persona in your cubicle? And it's got a photorealistic face.
Yeah, my persona is movie Sonic the Hedgehog.
We need only for the chapter. Vigilant.
The most disgusting thing I've said so far. All right, I guess we're just fucking going for it. Here
I
we
mean,
go.
out
Capture that
there
building.
somewhere, there's people whose persona is the Michael Bay Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
All right, I'm capturing the building now.
She summons the powers of the warp itself.
How's that working out for you?
It's not working out very well.
As you get thoughted away.
Can you try to capture it, maybe?
I'm trying.
I'm not sure who would be best
I
at
can't
this.
seem to click on it, but Avidus is dead, so that's neat.
Yeah, it's ticking down a little bit, so somebody is capturing it.
Ouchies. My brain holes is melting. Oh, it's just Avidus dead again. Cool.
Now he's okay. Now he's dead.
Avidus,
All right.
stop re-dying. You're so hard to live, make.
Well put. Where is she? Oh, she's just still in the middle of our shit.
Oh, it is going down slowly. There we go.
Yeah.
Must
Who's
revive
capturing it?
Avidus so he can then fly away and die again. She's so aware of how often it's happening.
I mean, uh-oh. I think Smo's gonna get hit.
Uh-oh. Bubble!
Nice. I guess I'm gonna have Davian. Oh well. Okay, hang on. I'll try to repair him real quick. Keep capturing that building if you can.
They're dying. I gotta run back real quick, and then they'll be right
Okay.
back. We're halfway there. It's losing, but still.
Okay, I know I'm capturing again with Avitus.
Yay!
I'll let Davian kind of tank it for a little bit. Oh, whoa. Notices your full. I've watched that video probably like 30 or 40 times at this point.
It's really fucking funny. Oh, that
All
channel's
right, we're
incredible.
capturing the foundry now.
Limesicle's
it took-
the best channel.
Limesicle's not bad. I'm kind of surprised it took me so long to discover them, but he's very charming. Very, very funny.
They actually
sense of
messaged
humor.
me because one of the I thought there was a lineage there because one of the channels that I gave the Unsucky Sunday award to in our Let's Play was Treesicle.
Oh, we can heal right off of this building too.
So I
Look
was
at
straight.
that.
I was straight up like, did I discover this guy?
Oh.
But I super didn't. As
No,
far as I
that's
can tell,
pretty
they have
funny.
nothing to do with Treesicle. But Treesicle blew up as a channel. I don't know if you looked at that ever.
Yeah.
Their channel's massive compared to when they were, bothering to try to get an award on a Let's Play subreddit.
Yeah, that whole thing was
A thing.
interesting. So we heal off the foundry, so we can start
Yay.
healing when we're next to this building. And Avitus still died, so. But I can tell that this fight is probably going to get a lot easier.
I hope so. She can still like one-shot people, which is a problem.
Yeah, but we are healing. Like, I definitely am noticing that, like, Avitus's health is much, like, higher in general because he's healing constantly.
Just die, Idranel. We've
I
been
think
doing
it's
this
gonna
for
happen this time.
hours, weeks, months.
Yeah, actually, we have been doing this for literal hours at this point.
Yep.
Ow.
It's the worst thing because we're right on
Can
the
you
cusp
heal
of finishing
Avitus
this game,
again?
basically. So like, it's just like every week we don't beat this game. It's just taunting
that
us
looks
with other
bad.
games
That
we
looks
could be
bad.
playing
You
right
probably
now.
want to move.
I was saving you.
Jesus. Oh.
Nope, nope,
Oh,
nope,
no.
nope, 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 nope,
No.
nope, 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 nope.
Oh, mother crapper.
Thankfully,
that
Smo is
scary.
alive. Bubble. God,
That AoE is way bigger than what that little
it's
like,
a big
indicator
old boy.
suggests.
It's a big old boy.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
You can also heal your turrets.
Oh. I will do that in a second then.
The
'cause
medkit
that
works
turret
on
is-
views and turrets.
Okay, yeah.
It's also
sweet.
not a
That's gonna
medkit.
help.
That was the wrong word.
It's fine. It's a
not what
repair
those
kit.
words mean. Heal Marcus. Yeah, is his healing blocked? Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, what the hell is she doing?
Oh!
Holy crap! I was not prepared.
We can do it.
Okay, we've killed
Thul's
one
gonna
of them.
die. Evacuate Thul.
Tarkus is back.
Turkus.
Oh my god, that's him.
Oh my
That's
god,
him.
it's Turkus. This is my hero. And Thul's dead again. Tarkus, why'd you have to abandon us like an asshole?
Oh my
Took
god,
our
Tarkus
healing
is
item.
back.
Tarkus does not have any skills or items, apparently.
No, he doesn't have the items. Okay, back off, back off. That's the AoE.
No!
Okay, I'll go get Cyrus back up.
I got him.
Never mind, the Dreadnought's gonna get in the goddamn way.
No, Turkish.
Tarkus is dead. Oh, we don't need him.
Here, Kish.
Oh my
Here.
god, she just yeeted him off into the other side.
That's cheating?
That's horrible.
You just threw him off the level, you fuck.
That's awful.
How dare
That's
you?
not cool. That is so not legit.
Do we want to do we want to bombard this whole area? Because I can do a super nuke. But we
No,
kind of
not
have to,
yet.
but we kind of have to run away from the zone.
Oh god, okay, move. That's scary. Move, Davian. Move, you fucking slow ass hunk of ass.
Slow ass hunk of ass. Ass. I'm a writer.
Well, I guess now would be a good time to do your bombardment, and you're doing it. Oh, we're done. Oh, we're done. Oh,
Thousands
we're
dead.
done.
Is lost to me. What a wondrous lesson to come from such primitives.
You got bombed from space.
The bloody-handed
We glassed you.
will teach you anything in turn.
Why, witch? Why seek to doom these worlds?
You never asked yourself where this high fleet was bound for next. Unless we stopped it here, it would next feed upon Eldar. Surely even you can see. 3 human worlds was a small price to pay to save a craft woman.
Save your excuses, witch.
What is Tarkus doing?
Angel Forge is secure, and your life ends.
She took multiple punches. He just started punching her.
Fury are rewarded.
Oh wow, that was doofy.
Heavy flamer.
We got Tarkus back.
Still not a item for the mech.
Who cares? We never have to use them again because we got Tarkus back.
I swear to God. I guess we can give your guy a different item in his second slot then.
That was miserable.
We did it. That's a lot of items to sort through.
Commander, I commend you on your leadership in this crisis. You have made very significant progress in your battle with the Hive Fleet. And the death of Idranel has finally put an end to Eldar operations in the sector.
I hope it has, Captain. But I am not so certain.
Regardless, securing Angel Forge means we now have a means to produce weapons for our battle against the Tyranids. We now have all the components necessary to mount a major strike at the Hive Fleet invading the sector. The Litany of Fury will arrive in system in a matter of days. We will then equip our new weapons and mount an attack on the Hive ship that guides the entire Hive Fleet. Not all news is good, however. Our surviving librarians say the Hive mind has become aware of our approach. It is likely to throw its most potent forces at key locations across the Sub-Sector. It remains to you to hold the sector until we arrive. Angelos out.
And thank you for saving Meridian, Commander. I have issued a warrant for the former governor's arrest and confiscated all of House Vandis' holdings. We will conduct a thorough search for any additional Bloodraven relics. You should find my administration to be much more cooperative. DeRosa out.
There's just a giant cloud of death descending upon the planet, and they're like, thank you for saving Meridian. By saving it, because you saved Meridian. In case that wasn't clear, you saved us. Also, the other lady was like, what a lesson to learn from primitives, and it's like, we bombed you with space lasers.
No, I remember that. And you're very salty about it. That's fine.
It's just a weird reaction.